What's up, YouTube? It's your boy DZ.
And Shawnee Rose.
Back with another video. Man, you see, if you go down to my channel, I will put the link in the description. DZ, Flyboy, we have a nightlife that just went on in Houston. And I know I said it on my last prank video, that we moved to Houston. So this will be our first time actually coming together to let you all know that we are in Houston and we moved from Virginia to Houston. And I can say I'm excited, and I got big goals and big dreams, man. And it's dope, man. I love Houston. And I just want to let y'all know that we are here, we're in Houston, and we ain't leaving no time soon. We got goals. We supposed to be opening up a couple of stores. Y'all stay tuned for that. We got a lot of goals, man. A lot of things happening. What do you think? What's up? What's going on? What's going on in your head?
What you mean?
How do you like Houston so far?
Am I supposed to be honest?
How do you like Houston so far?
Am I supposed to be honest?
How do you like Houston so far?
I I have mixed feelings right now. I don't know. It's like I feel like I'm low-key kind of like homesick, but I don't know what home is to be sick. I guess like the quick change is just a lot for me, so I can't really tell you how I feel about actual Houston, because the last time I did like this big relocation, I gave myself like a good 3 to 4 months to mentally prepare, financially prepare, everything prepared. Like it was a very prepared move. And this one was a very, very sudden move. I don't know if we told you guys how we did this. We were planning on moving by the end of the year, next year. And the earliest was going to be September. And right? And he was like, I really want to move now. Like, what do you think about it? And I'm just being so optimistic and like, oh yeah, let's do it. I mean, if everything works out the way it's supposed to, get a job, we could do this. So I'm thinking like, yeah, right. We're not going anywhere anytime soon. Literally a week later, he calls me. He's like, babe, I got the job. And I was like, am I supposed to be excited? Am I nervous? What am I supposed to do? So I was just very, very confused, mixed feelings. I was excited. I was confused. I was everything, all the above. So he landed his job. So that means I had to put a transfer in for my job. And I was like, if everything kind of like lines up, and I own my house in Virginia, so I was like, if I can get someone to rent it out, like everything lines up the way it needs to, that means that it was destined by God and we're going to go for it.
And it's crazy because everything lined up. We rented the house out before we even moved out. The lady didn't even come look at the house. She seen all the pictures online.
And she was
both of our jobs lined up.
I got my transfer within 2 days.
And what else? Like just everything lined up.
Everything literally did.
Our place lined up right. It's
just
just everything.
Apartment before we moved out here, like everything that we needed pretty much lined up, other than the whole rental U-Haul situation.
Oh, let's talk about that. So we actually drove 19 hours.
19 plus.
No, so it was 19 hours and some change, but the reason it was more is because we explored. If you go down, I'll put the link, like I said, in the description. We went to different cities in different states. So, of course, we went through Atlanta, we went through New Orleans, but we stopped there. So we stopped in Atlanta. We stopped at our stepdad's house. We had we went out to eat. We did a lot of stuff in that time. So of course it was more travel.
Stadiums for him, because that's the thing for him.
So what I want y'all to do is go to my channel. That's where you can see those stadiums. The Atlanta Stadium, Atlanta Falcons, the Atlanta Hawks Stadium, the New Orleans Pelican Stadium and also the New Orleans Saints Stadium. You all can go over to my channel and check those videos out. It is DZ Flyboy, and I'll put the link in the description as well. But yeah, definitely. So we made it longer because we left on a Saturday. We told ourselves we're gonna go leave late Saturday and get there early Monday.
We didn't have the year till Monday, yeah.
So like I said, we were talking about the U-Haul. So we were gonna we was gonna rent a SUV,
a minivan
to haul her stuff because I didn't have much stuff. Long story on why I didn't have my furniture that I had, my bedroom set, living room set, all my clothes, the stuff that I should have had. Long story on that. But she wanted to haul her stuff. Man, when we realized that when we got the U-Haul, man, that minivan would have been. Have you ever seen Flintstones where they moving with their feet? We'd have been on that U-Haul would have been not the U-Haul. The minivan would have been on the ground. Would have been.
It was bad. It was bad. I didn't even realize we had so much stuff.
And so God works in mysterious ways. We were complaining about, man, not being able to get the U-Haul because I had my license, but, I no longer had my credit cards where I can go get the minivan. And then she had situations with her stuff and she had the credit card. It didn't work out for us to get the minivan. But we were like, man, we're not trying to pay this $1,000 for this U-Haul.
$1,200.
Okay, well, at the time we thought it was $1,000. So we like, yo, we ain't trying to pay that, man. We already got to pay $6,000-$7,000 just to get here and to do all the things we need to do.
Relocating is very expensive, and I forgot.
So once we did that, God was like, listen, you got a lot of stuff, and you ain't getting no rental. You gonna go buy that U-Haul. And that money gonna come back to you. That $500 extra gonna come back to you, or that $700 extra gonna come back to you. Go get that U-Haul. When we got that U-Haul, look, the whole U-Haul was filled. So imagine what that minivan would have had to deal with. We would not have.
The dog would have been on top of the minivan, holding on for dear life.
Look, it would have been the dog, the cat, and some boxes on top of the minivan. So
hold on now.
So it worked out like it needed to.
It really did.
I'm telling you, it's meant. And I tell her all the time, man, believe in the process. And when things line up like that, and when we believe in ourselves and believe in the process and believe this stuff, things are going to line up. And I believe that it's so much to come, so much greatness in the future. She don't even understand and she don't even know. I
do know. I'm just like slowly adjusting, and he's just so happy and ready for everything. He's ready for change. I was in this situation where I was where he was when I was in California. I literally was in the same mindset, the same body, the same everything as you right now. When
but
I moved to Virginia,
so we're looking.
No, my main goal was I wanted to buy a house when I moved to Virginia.
That's understanding. That's
like I was ready. I wanted to like start my business again. Like I had my plans and my goals. And when I moved to Virginia, I was doing all of that. Like I was getting into it. And for us to just uproot again, and I was not mentally prepared for it. Because honestly, if we weren't together, I probably would not have left for another year or two.
So, but what we're getting at as well, what I feel is I look at the fact that you had a plan to do those things, but you got closer to Virginia not because of the opportunity. There was no opportunity in what you were doing in Virginia. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I feel like you came to Virginia to get closer to your family, as in your mom and your dad, versus trying to, or a guy that you were dealing with, or whatever it was. I don't know what it was, but Virginia wasn't that destination to say, I'm coming here, because she do freelance makeup and nails. That was not the place to go and say, I'm going to, boom. And it wasn't the place. So it's different. It's different because we come into Houston. it's for the right reasons and for everything that Houston have to offer. And I feel like that we can bring a lot to Houston, and all the stuff that we want is better in Houston. I feel like we came here for a reason, for a purpose. And if we open up a bar and a restaurant and our salon and stuff in Virginia versus Houston, I feel like we make millions in Houston and we make probably six figures in Virginia. So we move for the right reasons. We did it for a purpose. I don't feel like you went to Virginia for a real purpose when it comes to business oriented.
Well, let me correct you real quick. Okay.
Okay, I said I may be wrong.
You're very wrong. Two big things. For one, I did move to Virginia because it is a major military state, which is the same as California, which 90% of my clientele was military, and that's exactly why I chose to go there. So that's one thing.
You didn't do your research that good, because
yes,
Virginia
I did. That's
people.
why
Hold on,
I was down the street from the Norfolk base.
I understand that.
That was my first apartment.
I understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying she didn't do her research when it comes to that. What I'm saying is she didn't do her research about Virginia.
Yeah, because these bitches are raggedy and dusty.
Virginia people don't care to look good.
They don't.
She didn't do her research.
That I didn't know.
She didn't do her research. So she did her research when it comes to military, because that's how it was booming in California. People in California, if they're in the military in Virginia, they don't care about having their hair done and nails done. But when they go to California, they're like, oh, we're in California, we're in the limelight, we got to have our nails done. So that is what she thought was going to happen in Virginia. And she didn't
that was a part of my strategy. Second part of my strategy was I was certified in microblading eyebrows, which is something that was not big and still is not big in Virginia. So that is why I decided to go there, because I wanted to bring that there. And I was like, oh, if I'm one of the first ones doing it, I'll be making some good money.
Right.
So yes, I did strategize. I had a plan on how I wanted to do things. I knew that I was going to be able to buy my house, start my business up, be able to get the military people, so I thought, be able to do my microblade. Like, I had a plan. It had nothing to do with no other person or man that you seem to have mentioned. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. I just assume, you know.
Well,
but
what do they say when you assume? You make a what? Ass out of you and me. And that is exactly what you just did. So, ladies and gentlemen, please don't do that.
I'm about to show y'all something where she can make an ass out of herself.
That's stupid.
I wanted to get her so bad. She's about, how about do it with this hand? No, but I understand where she's coming from. The whole video was about us moving to Houston. We got off track, but at the end of the day, we are in Houston. Any Houston...
We are. You guys were in Houston.
Any Houston couples or any Houston YouTubers that want to collab, man, y'all comment down below. Also, you can go to I am DZ Flyboy on IG, and you can message me there. You'll be able to get to me quick. So you could go there, and you could go to either one of our Instagram, and you can contact us, and we could do a collab and, you know, support each other.
We need friends. We have none.
And I can't say Houston is very supportive, man. It really is. It's a lot of support out here. I really appreciate Houston, and we're going to keep going up, man. So, yeah. If y'all want to look at that first night out in Houston, go down in the description. I will have that video posted in the description. It was fun. It was lit. And so we're going to end this video, going to end our night. Appreciate y'all for watching the video all the way through. If you have not joined me and Shani Rose, you definitely hit that sub button, turn on all post notifications, join the light skins. Until next time, your boy DZ
and Shani Rose
is out.